Okay, so it's really cold and my heater is not working, so I need to wear the beanie. Let's talk about Acer Aspire 5. So most YouTubers who review laptops, they tend to focus on fancy brands like MacBooks, Dell XPS and various gaming laptops. Hardly anyone talks about Acer Aspire 5, which in my opinion is a very underrated laptop. While it may not be the most stylish or premium looking laptop, Acer Aspire 5 in my opinion, it's a great choice for most folks. So in today's video, I will give my top 5 reasons for picking Acer Aspire 5 over the competition. So reason number 1 why you should pick Acer Aspire 5 is the excellent value for money this laptop offers. For $340, you can get a full-fledged Windows 11 laptop supporting a quad-core Ryzen 3 CPU and a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display. I think this is an excellent value for money. It even beats the most popular Chromebooks. The IPS display panel that Acer puts in this laptop, it's actually quite good. It comes with an anti-glare matte coating that greatly reduces reflections from ambient lighting. For indoor use, this is a pretty good screen delivering bright images, punchy colors and sharp text. You're also getting a full-size backlit-enabled keyboard that delivers good tactile feedback while typing. Now, some models even come with a fingerprint sensor for passwordless logins, which is always an added bonus. Although Acer Aspire 5 is made from polycarbonate, it feels really solid in hands thanks to reinforced aluminum top lid. For basic internet surfing, Zoom calls, and social media browsing, I think the base model of Acer Aspire 5 will suffice for most folks. But if you want more horsepower, there are plenty of other configurations of this laptop that you can choose from. And that brings me to the reason number 2, performance. So for $750, you can get an 8-core 16-thread AMD Ryzen 7 5700U configuration of Aspire 5. This is a monster processor that will smoke every other laptop CPU in this price range. So here is a chart comparing this CPU with Intel's compatible offering. In multi-core workload, Ryzen 7 absolutely demolishes Intel Core i7 with a whopping 57.4% performance lead. This configuration of Acer Aspire 5 delivers amazing performance at a very reasonable price. Whether it's internet surfing, casual gaming, productivity work like word processing, spreadsheet, or running intense applications like video editing software and Photoshop, Ryzen 7 5700U model of Acer Aspire 5 just breezes through these tasks without any issues. Now you don't get a discrete GPU with this configuration, but the integrated Radeon RX Vega 8 GPU, it's pretty good. It can handle 4K video playback without hiccups, which means you can easily stream 4K HDR content from services like Netflix, YouTube, and Disney Plus without any issues. I was able to run GPU intensive applications like DaVinci Resolve video editing software on this laptop, and I also ran AutoCAD, and both these applications ran without much issues, even though these applications typically prefer discrete GPU laptops. Now the gaming performance on Acer Aspire 5 on this particular configuration, it was pretty decent, and I had no trouble playing Fortnite at default setting. So I was getting around 45 to 60 frames per second, which I think is pretty good for a smooth playback. Now to extract best gaming performance from Acer Aspire 5, I would recommend upgrading the RAM. And that brings me to the third reason why you should pick Acer Aspire 5. Unlike most modern laptops, it's very easy to upgrade this laptop. Pry open the back cover by removing standard Phillips screws, and you have direct access to RAM and SSD slots. Based on the model, you will have access to either 1 or 2 DIMM slots. So the Ryzen 7 5700U configuration comes with 8GB DDR4 RAM in a single channel mode. But by adding another 8GB stick in the user accessible memory DIMM slot, you can enable dual channel memory configuration. In this configuration, gaming performance gets about a 20% boost because the Ryzen architecture loves the dual channel memory configuration. I also love the fact that Acer not only lets you upgrade the existing M.2 SSD, but also provides additional port for adding a SATA 3 SSD. They even include the SSD harness and cables, which makes it very easy to add either a SSD or a 2.5-inch hard drive. I give major kudos to Acer for going above and beyond when it comes to hardware upgrades. No other PC company, be it Dell, HP, Lenovo, or Asus, is going to provide this kind of assistance for hardware upgrade to their users. All these companies want to be like Apple, but I think Acer is the only one which is charting its own course, and I applaud this company for doing that. Okay, now moving on to the fourth reason why you should pick Acer Aspire 5 laptops, and that is ports. So unlike Apple and other copycat Windows laptop, Acer Aspire 5 actually cares about ports. It offers pretty much all the ports that you will ever need on a laptop. So that includes the USB 3.2 Type-C and Type-A port. You also get an HDMI port that supports 4K resolution at 60 Hz refresh rate, and it even comes with an Ethernet port. Also included is the Intel wireless chipset that supports the latest Wi-Fi 6 dual band 2.4 and 5 GHz band. Now the only thing that I don't like is the quality of the onboard webcam on this laptop. It's a mediocre 720p webcam which looks very dated. I wish Acer starts including 1080p webcam on all their laptops moving forward. These days, everyone is working from home, and a high quality 1080p webcam would be perfect for Zoom conference calls for work, as well as, if you are into streaming and stuff like that. 720p is just rubbish. And last but not the least, the fifth reason why you should pick Acer Aspire 5 is the plethora of CPU choices that Acer is offering. So you have the option of going with either Intel or AMD configuration. At the $350 price range, Acer is offering AMD Ryzen 3 and Intel Core i3, while at the higher end, you can pick from Ryzen 7 or Core i7. Acer also offers models with discrete NVIDIA GPUs, and these are great for gaming and content creation, but they seem to be out of stock most of the time. So if you're lucky to find one, these laptops are also great choices. Now, at the time of making this video, my pick of choice would be the Ryzen 7 5700U configuration for the top performing laptop. I have already reviewed this laptop, and I will drop a link in the video description below if you want a full review of that laptop. But the model that I am looking forward to most is the one with Intel 12th generation Alder Lake CPU. Now this CPU will finally introduce a hybrid architecture which is very similar to Apple's M1 chip. So this CPU will have multiple performance and efficiency cores, delivering kick-ass performance and also a great battery life. So from everything that I have read about the Alder Lake chips from Intel, expect an Acer Aspire 5 laptop with over 12 hours of battery life in real world use and an amazing performance. Now I don't know when this laptop is going to show up. My guess is that it should arrive at around back to school and holiday shopping season later this year. So as soon as these models are released, I'm definitely going to get my hands on these laptops, and you can expect a full Technopanda style review on this channel. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Now, if you are interested in a 2-in-1 convertible laptop that supports active stylus pens and a laptop that can be folded 360 degrees into a tablet mode, then check out this video over here. In this video, I share my favorite top 5 2-in-1 laptops. These laptops are great for students and digital artists who take handwritten notes, draw sketches, and sometimes make diagrams. So guys, go ahead and click on that video, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.